Our goals are always the same, and that is to play to our potential and just be the best we can be with what we have. And this particular year, I think we have the potential to be a very good team. I think it's going to take a little while because we have to replace 3 starters, and we have some young people that are going to contribute. And also we've had some injuries to deal with. So once we get all of that worked out, I think we're going to be a good team. I think the obvious ones are the all-conference players, Matt Porter and John Salandra. Also, Ed Early was having a great season until he was injured last year, and he missed the last 10 games, which definitely hurt the team, his absence. And now he's back and playing well. And with John Salandra and Ed Early in the post, and then Cedric Monet backing them up, we have real strong presence inside. Well, the obvious one that everybody would mention is Heike Gyochin, MVP of the conference, All-District, All-American, leading scorer, came up with so many key baskets for us. But the ones that not as many people will mention are going to be just as missed, and that's Max Brewer at the point and Brandon Beckford at the wing guard position. Both were great seniors, great players. In Brandon's case, a multiple-year starter, and in Max's case, backed up Giorgio Milligan and played an awful lot in the years prior, and then started and played almost every minute last year. So we lost 3 starters. All are really going to be missed. At this point, I think it's all just supposition. We're still guessing what they can do, and none of them have proved it under fire, but we do have great potential. I think right now the one that's closest to being ready is Stefan Tashkovich. He's had a lot of good experiences from California. He played against a lot of big-time players that have gone on to Division I and so on. He has terrific size for his position. He's between 6'5" and 6'6", plays the wing guard position, does a little bit of everything. And because of his size and the experience that he had, I think he's closest to being ready to contribute at the varsity level. But we also have Jared Wright, very quick, very good with the ball, point guard, and Lior Levy, who's in the neighborhood of 6'8", and great ball skills, good passer, good shooter, eventually going to be a big part of our program. It's been going pretty well, but it's, we're short. We have to wait a week before we start practice from everyone else in the country because of the Centennial rule, and in our only scrimmage, it was noticeable that we had not had as much time to prepare as our opponent. And I think that's going to be kind of nagging us for some time. The other thing is we had some key injuries. People have missed a lot of time, and they're starters. So, we've had to try to replace them. The good news is that in their absence, other players that are going to be key contributors got a lot of minutes and got to play a lot more than they would have had the starters not been injured. We have them back now. As of last night, we finally had our whole team practicing. And as I said earlier, I think we're going to have a strong team. I think we have all our bases covered. We have good ball handling. We have good shooting. We have good inside presence. And most of all, I think we have good defense. Has to be one of the most difficult schedules in the country in terms of the non-league presence. We have 4 nationally ranked teams. We start right off in our tournament. We have Baruch, who's, I believe, picked either finish first or second in their league, won 17 games last year. And then we're going to play either Alvernia or Middlebury the second night. Both are nationally ranked in the top 25, and both really strong teams. Both were very good last year and have a lot of players back. And then as we go through the schedule, very early on we play St. Mary's, who is ranked second in the nation starting off. And, it's an opponent we've had the last several years, and we've just had some terrific games with them. So far, we've had their number here at F&M, and down at their place, they've beaten us 2 and we've lost 1, or they've beaten us 2 and we've won 1. So, they're a terrific team, and this might be their best team and their highest ranking, so they'll be very good. Additionally, we have teams like Hobart picked to win their league, MCLA picked to win their conference, and Albright picked to finish second in theirs. Keystone picked to finish second in theirs. So just about as difficult a non-league schedule as anyone could have. Well, I think they're going to be exciting to watch. So far, to me, one of the things that's exciting about a team is a group of players that plays together and plays like a team. And this team passes the ball well, gets everyone involved, and they really dig in and work on defense. So I think for the people interested in watching good basketball that they're going to be a fun team to watch.